Wanna be good, wanna be more than the girl with a dream. Wanna be great, wanna be who they were trying to see. Gotta be cold, wanna be strong, there's a war in my mind. I don't wanna know, I don't wanna know.
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
Rotten autocracy. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there.
Name's Clay Cox.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. To embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask if you could point me in the direction.
Second floor.
What kind?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought...
It's right to assume Dr.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me.
Apologies, I've only just met him.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most...
And Mr. Hampton.
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep.
Thank you, nurse. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems... Good evening, sir.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed.
That's quite a blunt.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak...
I'm not sure...
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun...
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
Do we know...
Actually, yes.
We doctored...
He was also very confident.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital?
You have been away too long, Doctor.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war,
However do you mean?
if combined correctly, certain household
The
chemicals...
storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke.
Perhaps I should look there first.
It's the large building behind the hospital.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way, then. Thank you, nurse. I cannot enter. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody... It's locked, all right. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. I cannot enter. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. These scowls feed from corpses in the husks of animals. They're not after blood. It's locked. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. It's locked, all right. Scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
amazes me how you, the dead, seem peaceful.
It's locked. Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to say...
I have some good...
What?
I retrieved your wallet.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Doc.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Doc.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in circumstances, I'm going to...
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your...
There is no need to apologize.
Very well. I have a task for you, John.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactor.
A spokesman or politician is what you need.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady...
And you would like me to...
By the stole, of course not. I would just like...
Accepted. I'll... Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Did he really?
All members of staff have already read...
I see. Well, I'm a little...
You must know. Blood transfusions at...
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me...
You're a the lady who saved me that night.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time.
Apologies. You've taken...
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed.
You must have countless questions.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have...
As a newborn, your hunger for answers...
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the...
I will gladly answer every question you...
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be...
These past insufferable weeks...
What are your expectations?
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital...
Who would be so foolish?
Even if it were the case,
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal...
as immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic are...
Please continue. Every detail...
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my...
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of...
Just a dozen years or so.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumble...
Please, calm down, madam.
How brave. Threatening an...
Harriet Jones. Indeed.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many
I heard there have been some
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof...
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your
Wanna
time.
be good, wanna be more than the girl with a dream. Wanna be great, wanna be who they were trying to see. Gotta be cold, wanna be strong, there's a war in my mind.